Hello, I want to welcome you to this series of security clearance appeals. And as you know, I'm your host, Attorney Alan Edmunds. I've been handling security clearance cases for active duty military, civilians, and DoD contractors for over 40 years. Our attorneys are all litigators at the Edmunds Law Firm, and we have offices from Washington, D.C. to San Diego, all to help you, the applicant, keep your security clearance. We're very aggressive attorneys. We fight for our clients, and we try and present the very best case that would mitigate the government concerns. Today, I received a response, I'm holding it up here, on a Guideline F case. And we've spoken a lot in the past about Guideline F, which is financial concerns. It's the number one reason that the government uses to take your security clearance or deny it. And we have spent considerable time in these video series, as well as my podcasts on Spotify and Apple, to explain Guideline F cases, because so many of you keep calling with questions. They're fantastic, and I want to respond. I'm here to help you. Our contact telephone number for those calls is 800-481-2526, and I hope that you'll avail yourself of the opportunity to speak with me. As I said, my name's Alan Edmunds, and I delight in getting your calls. Today's case was interesting. It was a Guideline F case. I litigated it myself. I flew to San Diego. We have an office there, and the client wanted me particularly on this case, and I'm happy to take over cases when clients request my presence instead of an associate attorney. But that's not to say our associate attorneys aren't fantastic. They are all litigators, and they have been absolutely stunning in the results that they're getting, not just before Defense Office of Hearings and Appeals, but before the Department of Energy, MSPB, Merit Systems Protection Board, and EEOC cases. We represent government employees before all agencies. We are absolutely excited to do it, and we will give you the very, very best representation you can imagine. This case involved a individual, a 58-year-old electrical engineer. And as I said, I flew to San Diego at his request. He has had a clearance for over 30 years. However, in the statement of reasons, and you know that that's the first level appeal, that the government is taking away your clearance. They send you an SOR, a statement of reasons, to do a formal response. In the statement of reasons, there were 16 debts, and many of them included delinquent taxes. We presented the case. I put into evidence over 16 exhibits. My client took the witness stand and testified and answered the questions that were presented from both the judge and the government attorney. He did a fantastic job. He was really prepared. That's my job, to make sure you're prepared for your hearing, and we do an excellent job of that. He's married. He has one child. His wife doesn't work out of the home, and but he was hit with extraordinary circumstances, and I argued that. He had medical problems with his daughter. He had bills that totaled $183,000. He had out-of-pocket expenses. It was like the dominoes started falling in this man's life. And he thought all was lost. He had gone to other law firms, and they refused to accept him as a client. The case, they said, was too difficult, and he was going to lose. So he came to the Edmunds Law Firm, and I took the case because I saw a strategy that I could apply, and did apply. And today we found out that we won this case. The judge found that it was clearly consistent, and I'll quote from the decision. He says, "It is clearly consistent with the national interest that this man be allowed to keep his security clearance," and the security clearance was granted. So at the end of this Guideline F case, financial considerations, with 16 debts, many, many years of delinquent tax filings, and medical bills that totaled $180,000, this electrical engineer that had a PhD. He was an amazing human being. And we won. We kept his clearance. He kept his job. And we were delighted. If you have a problem, not just Guideline F, but Guideline B, foreign influence, Guideline H, or Guideline E, personal conduct, any of these allegations, call me. My name's Alan Edmunds. I'm at 800-481-2526. I would love to speak with you today. Thank you.